and I'm the American Indian representative, so I'm the co-chair of the steering committee along with Haipeng Lee, who is from Chinese American Library Association, and he left Rutgers this past winter, and he's now in Hong Kong, but he's still representing Joint Conference of Librarians of Color. I put my pins on. If any of you have gone to the website, the colors are here. This is the pin we had a couple years ago when we first started selling pins. And then this is the one with a black background that was sold most recently. And we were thinking of doing more pins so that you had another color this year before the conference, but we decided not to because it's harder to do, plus there's so many other activities that we plan to do to prepare for Joint Conference of Librarians of Color. So if you're interested in buying them, they're only $5 a piece for each pin. So I have some with me tonight, but I also wanted to promote JCLC because that's a good place to meet other people, like the networking that you talked about. We work with ALA very closely, so American Library Association is helping us, and we're also working with them and some of the diversity groups that have been mentioned tonight. The Diversity Office is helping us with the work that's being done there, and also conference planning from ALA is helping us. And we're also subcontracting out to a lot of places. It'll be in Kansas City, and so it's not very far. In fact, we could probably get a couple of vans and drive on down. It doesn't take that long to get to Kansas City. In fact, we have a student from Kansas City that's in the was in TLAM last year, so I know we can do it. There's also opportunities. I think each of the caucuses are going to have scholarships for students to attend or first-time attendees. So the other thing to keep in mind is that students always pay lower rates when you go to stuff like this. And this is something I just thought of 2 nights ago, which I think I want to do is by being a co-chair, I get to have like a big, huge presidential suite. And I might do like Lorene always does, Lorene Roy, and get a suite so some of you students can stay with me if you want during the conference in Kansas City in 2012. So I'll do my best to try to make things easy so that you don't have to pay so much money. And we're working on fundraising now. I'm chair of fundraising, and we're working toward getting scholarships and awards so people can travel. And at every conference we're giving away, you just buy a raffle ticket and you could win a registration, or you might win your hotel payment for the upcoming conference. So there's stuff like that we're doing at the conferences. So if you show up at the conferences and go to some of the events, you have a chance to win in the raffle your registration, or maybe even apply for a scholarship and be a student representative at the conference also. So there's lots of ways that you can get there. You can network. We're also doing international, so we will have people from other countries at the conference. And it's diversity, and it represents all people, so it's anyone who wants to come to the conference and wants to talk about diverse issues. So, so all your friends, invite them. Everybody. So feel free to see me afterward if you want a pin. I also have some postcards that I can give you, because we're also looking for vendors of color. So besides the book publishers and all of that at the conference, if you have anybody that has something culturally specific from your own community, they can be invited to have an exhibit booth, and if there's some kind of special crafts that they have, or basketry, or something that represents your culture, they can have a booth at the conference and be an exhibitor, so you'll have the culture represented in the exhibit area with the books and with Demco and all the other Gaylord and EBSCO and OCLC. Besides that, you can have your cultural booths there also. So let me know.
Yep, thanks everyone for coming out on a Friday night and spending time with us here. Thank you.
You should have seconded.
I know, I should have just Please take food, soda. Takeaway containers. There's a whole bunch of portrait boxes.
No, I probably didn't. I got it at my candy from
I need to come through.
So it's like,
proposals for posters and
thanks for coming in.
I won't make it.
Everything's gonna be hosted.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Or not, as long as we're not
How about you? How's school?
Yeah, it's like we're graduating.
I've been active in my own association. That's a lot of reasons. I still need to keep those ties.
Oh, there.
Is Cassandra the one that's spearheading it?
That's good.
I'm sure Cassandra will be a
Like, so yeah, it's oh my god. And then
Right now I'm sitting next to children.
Thanks for the information.
thinking like I could put it and then, yeah, you gotta put your eyes. I just looked down and she did from the door. sport. In winter, if I don't really I don't so yeah, I feel like that's what I was like.
A lot of fun.
Actually, it was really
I think I might have to do that.
You know what? A little bit of gal
We did that. You know Jennifer Brady. You know, we did that for her birthday a couple years ago.
She's Esther Root. No. But with anyone Esther Root Rothbauer, she's obviously part of the same time.
Oh, that's lovely.
Actually, her name just sounds good.
Others are doing containers. I don't know how to get it. I have like bike. And then other.
That's a good one.
I've been studying so much that I forgot that. No, I mean seriously, I forgot that I have to choose between Japan and the US in a couple of years. So.
I know, my parents were here. Yeah, they love it.
They're changing it now to make it more like.
No. Children and youth.
I know.
You can call it anything you want. They'll call it banana.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Look it up.
The website.
It's like bananas.
I guess I could do that. I was hoping someone would be an apple.
Oh my god.
The apples and bananas. I think I put too much. That's alright. I'm going to be a free biscuit. I'll take it. The wig. It's like, it looks like someone took a mullet, flipped it around, and then dyed it red.
The webpage is eventually sometime in the spring. I don't know if it'll be February. Kind of calling it.
I conked out, so I didn't stay. And they asked if I had any friends, but I don't really know if they. I'm not really sure if
Everyone gets my face
this
look.
is going to free bets I could get them. Yeah, because I live in the west side of town, so I don't have a car. So if I'm out way late at night, I just stop at Office Alive and just stay and breathe. I mean, I could go in into the office and just come back and say hi if there's something available.
Are they still in there?